And welcome to Hour 1 of Around the House, brought to you in part today by Mercer Windows. Doors and windows truly worthy of your home. And speaking of Mercer Windows, I told you last week that the old handyman demoed a huge bay window from our front bedroom, framed up a wall with a hole just the right size for a custom Mercer 830 window. It's brand new. It's high-tech, and because it's a brand-new Mercer product, we're even going to put it on video, so you're going to be able to see for yourself just how incredible it is.
Josh, you recommended we put this Mercer 830 window in our home. Why? What makes this so great?
Energy efficiency, structural integrity, and sound.
Let's talk about all three. Let's start with energy efficiency.
Okay. The Mercer 830 is actually a triple glazed window. It actually almost doubles the Energy Star program right now.
I hear a lot of talk about U value. What is that?
What happens with the U value, the lower the number, the better. The new federal tax rebate, you have to get a 0.30. This window here gets a 0.19.
Wow.
You've got 3 panes of glass, 2 cavities filled with argon, and 2 coatings of low E.
Means less money to PGE in the summer, less money to Northwest Natural in the winter.
You got it.
I love it. Okay. How about structural integrity?
All right, well, this is actually a commercially rated window, and it actually is set for the coast. It can go anywhere on the coast. It's a fantastic window.
High winds?
High winds, high water.
Okay.
You got it.
Well, we've got a lot of water on that side of the house, so this should withstand all of that.
Absolutely.
When I got it out of the truck this morning, I found out it is one heavy window.
Yes, it certainly
Okay,
is.
is it going to be hard for my wife to open?
No, that's one of the great features, actually, of the 830. So on a typical window, you have 2 balances, 1 on each side. We have 2 on each side, so it helps actually lift. It's really going to help it move.
Okay, so energy efficiency, structural integrity, what else?
Sound.
Sound. Oh, I
Yes.
love that. This will deaden sound?
Yes, it'll
I've got
certainly
a
help.
neighbor about 10 feet away with his car every morning, 5 a.m., slams the car door. My wife comes about this high out of the bed. Is this going to help?
I certainly hope it'll keep her down on the bed a little bit more.
I sure hope so.
In fact, Bob, this particular window, if people really have some issues with, sound such as the airports or trains or whatnot, we offer a different series. Actually, it's 830, but it's dual glazed, and we use different types of glass to improve the sound deadening actually even more.
Okay, so they could make it even better than this is going to be.
That's correct.
All right, anything else I should know about this window?
No, let's get it installed.
Let's do it.
We've got our water-resistant barrier already up, the 30-pound felt here,
Right.
and then we're going to cut into it. And when we start cutting into it, we're going to make a modified eye pattern. We'll cut it flush at the head, cut straight down, and then cut towards the corners at a 45 degree. And what that does, it enables you to fold in the material to the inside and tack it down or tape it even. At the head, you're going to make a modified 45-degree cut away from the opening, flipping up that flap, holding with tape, and then we're going to need a continuous sill support right underneath the window. And at that point, we can actually dry fit the window after we've got everything tacked in. At that point, you're going to take a self-adhesive flashing. You're going to run that across the entire sill, extending it a few inches each way. Then we will come back, put a 3/8 bead of sealant, preferably polyurethane, all the way around, following the nail fin. We will install the window. Because it's such a rigid and solid frame, it actually makes it easier to install. At this point, we might want to check level. Screw it in throughout. But what you want to see is that sealant coming out of the screw, making sure that you've got a great seal there. Once we have the window set, we are going over the sill with the self-adhesive flashing again in a weatherboard fashion. So we start at the sill, then we go at the jambs, and then we go at the head again.
Okay.
And at that point, we're going to fold down that flap that we folded up initially,
Right.
and then we tape it again, and then you've got a sealed weather-resistant barrier system.
All right, Josh, you told me to unveil this window. You got a protective film on it. What's this all about?
The protective film, the preserve, it's standard on all Mercer windows. It's there to protect from construction debris, paint, stucco, any type of splatter. And as you peel it back, you're cleaning your window and you're ready to go.
Oh, look at that. Thank you, sir. I
been a
really
pleasure, Bob.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This is the lady for whom the window was installed.
All I can say is yippee skippy. It's absolutely gorgeous.
And that's all the time we have for this week. I'm Handyman Bob, and you've been listening to Around the House, brought to you in part today by Mercer Windows.